Hey guys, what's up? So, last video was Batman versus Iron Man DBX, which was a while back, I think like 5 years in the video. This is the actual death battle. So, we're gonna do this, we're gonna watch this. And yeah, as you know, I got Batman. I have seen this, but I don't remember who wins. I don't remember anything about the fight. I don't know if I even made it that far. I think I just got bored. I have a terrible attention span.
Use code BATTLE. Offer code HER. Don't check for
Get out. I don't want to clear about Adam and Eve. Let's go. Death
Batman.
battle.
DC's
Oh,
vengeful.
what is this? What is his suit? They give what did they give Batman? He's wearing like lava.
Crusader of the Night.
Iron Man, Marvel's
Like what? Is that a gear? Why do you need gears on your shoulders?
genius billionaire playboy philanthropist.
These two mortal men have used their intellect and determination to take their place alongside gods.
And being filthy stinking rich sure
Yeah,
doesn't hurt
bro.
either. He's Wiz and I'm Boom.
Everyone's saying like, oh, Elon Musk could have been Batman or Iron Man. Like, bro, he's like 50, okay?
Stick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
10 years death battle.
That's right,
Batman.
he's back. In case you're one of the many psycho supervillains stalking the streets of Gotham City, I would make peace with whatever god
What is that? Hold up, bro.
the many psycho supervillains stalking the streets of Gotham City. I would make
I need to make this my wallpaper. This is like, bro. Imagine going like turning the corner after like stealing someone's purse and you see the flipping this. That's crazy.
peace with whatever god you pray to, because they won't save you from the goddamn Batman.
Oh my god,
But
killed
before
him.
he dressed like a giant rodent and employed little boys in booty shorts as meat shields, he was
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, scion of the multi-billion-dollar company
Scion?
Wayne Enterprises.
See ya, Wayne Enterprises. I can't remember Justice League. Two smartest men on Earth. One of the two smartest men on Earth. Who's the other smartest man? One considers him metahuman. Wants to know why you said that name. Oh, I get it. Wait, that stumped me for a second. Is he goes, why'd you say that name? Martha. Martha. Why'd you say that name?
Until mommy and daddy
Oh, I thought it said height. But weight. I thought it said he was 210, like, in height. I was like, jeez, he's tall.
got a 360 no scope, leaving Bruce with a void inside him that could only be filled by the never-ending quest for justice
Vengeance.
and vengeance.
That night, Bruce Wayne died, and the Batman was
I
born.
am Batman.
He would devote his life to perfecting his body and mind to become more than human. He would transcend his own mortality into legend, a nightmare to haunt evildoers till the end of time.
Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine seeing this walking down the street.
Christ, I feel like Zoloft and therapy would work too, but okay, whatever
Yeah.
works.
Batman's resume is absurd. He's mastered 127 martial arts, trained
Okay.
in stealth and assassination, and is a super
Okay.
genius with a photographic memory. He's the world's greatest detective, bar none.
Like how the League of Shadows needs to keep erasing Batman's memories because he keeps finding their secret bases. Or the time he found a dead body with no entry or exit wound and a 40-year-old bullet nearby, and somehow determined it must have been fired backwards in time.
How do you look at that and say, he was shot? Imagine a bullet fired backwards through time. It was a pretty wild idea, which I kind of ran with. So dark and god weapons, right? How does that even work? Wait, are you saying that like the bullet was shot 40 years ago, and then some guy took that bullet and then rewinded it through time?
Despite being a master marksman, escape artist, forensic scientist, mechanical engineer,
And Ninja,
Yeah,
one
the
of
ninja
Batman's
ones.
assets stands above them all.
his Fat Stacks. Bat has poured his billions into tactical armor and gadgets for every
Standard bat suit, bulletproof, taser, utility belt and gadgets, Justice Buster designed to beat the Justice League, final bat suit powered by Sunbox, can alter minds, the Hellbat. Holy crap. like I would say it's kind of a jump. Like these are some drastic leaps. We went from standard to can beat the Justice League to can probably beat Darkseid or can alter minds, and then highly powerful nano kinetic suit created by the Justice League absorbs biomass as its fuel, stirred up to Darkseid. We went from Thug, Justice League to Minds to Darkseid.
Inconceivable situation. If there's one
Wait, but oh yeah, isn't this the one where like they decide screw it and just give him
word
everything?
to describe Batman, it's prepared.
Made of reinforced Kevlar and titanium, his batsuit can resist knives and gunfire, and
Bro,
even
I don't understand. Like the movies and the games make a good thing to like make his bat suit look like, you know, it could take a hit, but in like the comics, it looks so thin, you know? It is. I was counting on that. Wah! Who laughs like that?
protected him
Bro?
from this massive explosion. Judging by the size of the detonation, Batman's distance from the epicenter, and the surface area of his body, he must have withstood a blast of nearly 60 tons of TNT.
His cowl comes
Cowl,
with night
anything?
vision, infrared, and a radio, while his utility belt is chock full of smoke bombs, nerf toxins,
Let's see what we got there. Flashlight, smoke capsules, uh, tear gas pellets, lockpick tools. How do you even get that out of there? Plastic explosive grenades. Those are just straight grenades. And then we have bat line reel.
a grappling hook, and batarangs, which
Yeah.
he can control midair and set to explode.
It was these tools that allowed Batman to wage his one-man war on crime.
But once he got over his angsty loner phase, he helped found the Justice League of America in order to bring his personal brand of Bat Justice to the entire world.
And Batman's knack for schemes and preparation skyrocketed the match, turning him into the Bat God we all know and meme. Like the time he developed a backup personality that would ensure he functions as Batman in case of a psychological attack that drove him mad. A backup human operating system. Like,
how would that even work? Like, it's just like some random guy becomes Batman.
computer, but it's his brain.
He even has plans tailored to his teammates' weaknesses.
Bro, he just straight up knocking out Cyborg. Like, Cyborg gets done so dirty in all the comics. Like, look at that. You're getting socked by Batman on your metal side of your face. And Superman is sitting there like, wow. You're really getting cooked, Cyborg. Cyborg's like, ah!
Should they ever go rogue, he's developed contingencies for everything, which is why Bats comes prepared with extra suits for any occasion.
Like his Nightfall exosuit to battle Bane, or the Justice Buster, which he obviously designed to combat the Justice League. He even got a final Batsuit from his sixth dimensional self that can rewrite your mind.
But my favorite is his stylish zebra suit, which he wore.
Bro, there's a Batman comic out there where Batman goes to like a shooting range and he decides to put a giant target on his chest. Like, actually.
After getting weird Magneto powers. They just made his suit look like this for some reason. There's also the Rainbow Batman suits, the Suit of Sorrows, and of course, the Bat Nipples. Chicks dig the Bat Nipples. All paid for with the Bat credit card. Never leave
A Bat credit card? Never leave the cave without it.
the cave without it.
But perhaps his greatest suit of armor, the one designed to put him on the same level of insane mind-bending power as his league teammates, is the Hellbat.
AKA the single coolest looking thing ever
Look at
invented.
that, bro.
Forged by Superman in the heart of the sun, each member of the Justice League contributed to this
Flash.
monstrous mech's
Aquaman.
abilities.
And boy does it show, the Hellbat is absolutely hardcore.
Made of nanokinetic mesh, it can shapeshift around Batman's body and operates via telepathic link.
It can fly, turn invisible, and fire a bat-shaped chest laser. And by diverting all the suit's power into his fists, he can use the Devastator, a punch powered by Wonder Woman's strength. And she's strong enough to yank the friggin' Earth around. Though it does have a 95% chance of giving old Bats a heart attack.
Which he has given himself to save all of Gotham City on at least one occasion. It's that level of insane drive
Bro.
that pushed him to use the Hellbat in his one-man invasion of Apocalypse in
Bro.
order to bring his son back to life.
You know, Apocalypse, home to the god of evil himself, Darkseid. Batman
Nah.
stared down the final boss of DC Comics.
It's crazy. Batman will do all this stuff and then still reject Wonder Woman. Like, it's crazy. Like, bro, I don't know if it's in, like I can at least count. Like, I don't know if it's that many times, but how many times has, like, Wonder Woman want to get with Batman and Batman said no? Like, bro, he's better than I would. Me, I wouldn't even step near Darkseid. I would be on the sidelines going, you got this, team, don't worry.
And actually kicked his ass.
This is incredible, considering Darkseid is a being strong enough to destroy entire universes and fast enough to fly to the edge of the universe in seconds. Since the DC universe is significantly larger than our own, that would be over 600 quintillion times the speed of light.
That
Ain't no way
same
Batman
Darkseid avatar even took a Shoryuken from Alan Scott, who was amped up from the energy of the multiverse. And Bats cleaned his clock just as hard.
But this incalculable strength is drawn from Batman's own life force, specifically his metabolism. Should any fight with the Hellbat go on too long, Batman may succumb to its hunger before finishing the fight.
So I don't know if any fight would be able to last more than like a minute, if I'm being honest. Like, if you could take on the god of evil himself, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't think you're gonna be worried about the time limit that much.
Himself, or absorb someone else's biomass for fuel.
Bro, that's crazy. Imagine that thing pulling up on you, and it's like, come here, or sucks you up.
That works too.
So basically, you'd have to be completely batshit insane to pilot this thing. And Bats, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but the grown man that wears his underwear on the outside isn't all there.
In keeping with being a perfectionist, though, he's completely aware of this. That's why he does not kill. Because if he did, he understands that he can't trust himself to know when to stop.
Batman has outsmarted the nigh-omniscient Metron, defeated his dark counterpart, the Batman Who Laughs, and humiliated Superman in a one-on-one fight. No, wait, that one's not canon. That one he technically had help. Yeah, that one!
Although many of his greatest accomplishments have been aided by his exceptional prep work and foreknowledge, he's no stranger to being put on the spot, even in the face of Armageddon. Who else would kick the Spectre, the Angel of Wrath, God's divine judgment, in the face, and then tell him to get the hell out of his...
Bro, imagine being like God's right-hand man, and then this dude who dresses up as a bat kicks you in the face and does like, get out of my city. Me, honestly, I would leave and be like, God, this man had like how does Batman walk around with those massive balls of his, bro? Like, I just want to tell you that much. Like, I'm just saying.
I'll tell you who, the goddamn motherfucking na-na-na-na-na Batman!
My parademons arrive soon.
Think I haven't planned for this?
You would be forgiven for doubting the destiny of genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist,
Rod.
Tony Stark.
Yeah, 'cause you can add massive prick to that list too.
Tony's parents died when he was still young,
Good.
leaving
Okay,
the mind-bogglingly brilliant prodigy to inherit a multi-billion-dollar tech company.
With mommy and daddy's purse strings, Tony decided to live it up and down in booze and the ladies.
Which was problematic considering he made his fortune as a part of a military-industrial complex, selling devastating high-tech arms to the highest bidder.
And Tony got to see his handiwork firsthand when it literally blew up in his face.
That's crazy.
Tony never had much of a heart to begin with, but after that, he literally had even less. Unlike so many men of weaker spirit,
Physically
though,
had
Tony refused to give up. He was made of tougher stuff. He was made of iron.
So he built himself a robot suit to bust the hell out of there.
Bro, I can just imagine the noises that would make in real life. Like, imagine how annoying it would be to get like, oh, you know, like those like snake toys, like those wooden snake toys, to have like it's like cut to where like you can like bend it, and when you stick your hand into it and bend it, it like your flesh gets stuck in like the grooves or whatever. Like, I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But imagine that, like your hair gets stuck in it, and you're like, ow, 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 ow. Bro, I'm yapping too much. I'm gonna stop.
And when he got back to the good old
shut up.
US of A, he devoted his life to protecting the world from the kinds of weapons he helped make. by making an even better robot suit and becoming a superhero.
I am Iron Man.
Building new suits of armor wasn't just a hobby for Tony, but an obsession. Over the course of his long career as a founding member of the Avengers, he has constructed dozens of different models, which he can call to him at once like a literal one-man army.
Most of his armors come with the same basic toolkit: super strength, massively hypersonic flight, and repulsor blast.
Repulsors are extremely dense beams of muons, unstable subatomic particles similar to electrons. They're actually really interesting. See, they're classified as leptons, which don't have any known substructures. Just sort of like...
Just shut up, they shoot lasers.
It's a laser!
Just suck the fun out of it. His armors also come with onboard AI.
Yes,
Like
I've
Fred,
had numerous AIs in the past, including a backup of himself, if he were to ever be influenced by outside sources. Bro, who is that in the corner?
Friday,
Oh,
which
Friday.
can hack into enemy
I forgot it was
technology,
Friday.
command his other suits to fight remotely.
No, Jarvis is the goat. Jarvis, like Jarvis and Alfred are like the goat, okay? Like they have to deal with these stupid like superhero bullcrap on like the daily, you know? Like bro, I can just tell you, like imagine how like bad it is for Alfred to come home and has to clean the bat suit of like whatever bullcrap Batman was doing that day and how many broken ribs he must have, you know?
And operate down to the picosecond. That's 1/trillionth of a second.
Even outdated armors are strong enough to blow up a chunk of rock as big as Manhattan. By taking a look at its speed, Tony's armor would have had to be hidden with an energy of nearly 300 teratons of TNT. That's 3 times stronger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't know if that's the same amount of stuff that Batman was able to take, but it apparently wasn't because his blast didn't wipe out humanity. But that was Batman's only like standard suit, not anything better, you know?
Years spent defending the Earth has conditioned Tony to be prepared for any threat imaginable, and he has an armor for almost any occasion.
He's got an armor to bust Hulks, an armor to bust Thors, an armor that can turn intangible, a super tiny armor that can mess with your insides, and an armor made of white sticky alien goo. Definitely not legal in all 50 states.
Yeah.
Gross. In order to remain as flexible as possible, though, his standard go-to is the Model Prime. It has all the classic Iron Man staples and has even incorporated size changing for extra strength, an invisible stealth mode,
And a badass lightning samurai sword? Say what you want about the
Oh.
smug son of a bitch, but he's definitely got
They
style.
give Iron Man a sword. That's kind of crazy.
And crippling alcoholism. But look who's talking.
it was more than likely that same devil-may-care attitude that
Bro, you know like that scene from like the Avengers where Loki throws him out of a window? Like throws something out a window. Imagine he just never stopped and he just kept falling and falling and it splat. Imagine how funny that would be.
led to Tony revealing his secret identity to the world, which I guess had no consequences.
Yeah.
Look, Wiz, when you build a space laser strong enough to wipe out alien fleets in one shot, I don't think the Mandarin is going to interrupt your shawarma lunch date.
That space laser is a Dyson sphere, a speculative superstructure that is meant to encircle an entire star and harness its energy. Something only possible by a theoretical Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale.
It's basically when you're galaxy-brained enough to draw power from the entire solar system.
I know it's comics, but the fact that Tony just has one of these lying around is insane. Known as Soul's Hammer, Tony's incomplete sphere is strong enough to destroy a planet at only a 2% charge.
Didn't you work on one of those? I remember you talking about how it'd solve your student loan problems once and for all.
On behalf of the families of several planets that no longer exist, I'm not legally at liberty to discuss that.
Years of protecting the world from aliens, gods, and even his friends. All of that stuff wore Tony down and turned him into the one thing he promised himself he would never become.
Promises to tackle superhero rebels. Oh yeah. Civil War.
Narc.
Siding with US government's enforcement of the Superhuman Registration Act led to a
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Who are you? Are you Team Captain America or Team Iron Man? I'm Team Iron Man. Like, I think we should organize. Like, I think in this universe we should organize, like, superheroes. Like, we can't have flippin' Venom or, like, make it to where like these people are like, like, they work for the government. So that way they're like, oh, Galactus is attacking the Earth. Send out everyone we need. It would also help, for them to like minimize destruction. Can't just have superheroes flying around whenever they want, Need some order. But be afraid to argue with me in the comments. Or not comics, comments. I can't
Literal
speak.
civil war between superheroes. It wouldn't be his last.
Though it did
Two,
prove
bro.
he could hang with the best of them. He's beaten Captain America in hand-to-hand combat, survived blows from Thor, and
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. He's in a superpowered suit that can blow up a rock the size of Manhattan. Of course, he's gonna beat the dude who took like some drugs and attacked him. Okay, but that's like me having like a flippin' knight's armor with like that's like me having an AK versus flipping like the local crack addict. Okay, of course I'm gonna win.
even took down the World Breaker Hulk.
He even matched Magneto. Magneto, the guy that controls metal, the thing that surrounds Tony's entire body, by amplifying his power with Jupiter's magnetic field.
And then Max punched him with the power of the sun, and it was like no big deal. There really doesn't seem to be a limit to how insane Tony's tech gets. In the movies, this is the same guy that figured out time travel just shitting
Tony Stark has a history of time traveling, including the 1998 Iron Man series issue, 59, where he built a time machine. Okay, cool.
around one evening. In the time it takes me to down a beer, Tony's already shattered the laws of physics. Yeah, sure. Go to the Middle Ages and play knights with Doctor Doom, you scamp.
Perhaps his greatest invention of all, however, was the E-scape, an entire virtual universe where the only limit is his imagination.
And because Tony's nothing if not predictable, he made an armor out of it. That's right, he made an armor out of a universe.
This virtual armor is composed of solid holograms that can form any weapon Tony
Escape allows him to do anything you can imagine. So anything in addition, Bat's armors can be likely added to this virtual.
can think of. But even it likely cannot compare to the armor Tony created inside the E-scape, the Godbuster.
It's literally Iron Man going Super Saiyan. The Godbuster was so powerful it destroyed the entire E-scape in a single blast, along with the AI controlling all of it.
An earlier iteration of the Godbuster was able to stand up to Celestials, cosmic gods that can warp reality, like Galactus, Odin, and Franklin, who can threaten the multiverse with their power.
So it lives up to the friggin' name in case you were wondering. But it isn't that
Bro, who is Franklin Richards, bro?
kind of power that makes Tony special. After a life spent wallowing in vice and pleasure, Tony rebuilt himself into a man he could be proud of. Someone who could sacrifice everything to save the world.
I suppose underneath it all, that man of iron had a heart of gold.
You want my property? You can't have it. But I did you a big favor. I have successfully privatized world peace.
Okay, now here we go. Let's get going.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the
Batman. Let's do this.
data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want the same level of confidence as these two billionaires, check out Blue Chew.
I do not want Blue Chew. Let's get going. Vibing. Bro, hold on, wait, let's go back for a second.
Oh!
The watchtower, okay. Bro really runs. Bro, you wanna run up on my boy as he's just vibing, listening to some music? That's kinda crazy. How rude, bro. How rude.
Hey, bats! Now, I can respect a man with a healthy sense of paranoia and billions to spare, but Steve and Nat are really up my ass about this. Take the watchtower offline now.
Bruce, you don't want this fight, Tony. It'll be the biggest mistake of your life.
Sweet.
Clark, do you read me? The watchtower is being attacked.
Seriously, bats? I figured out hacking in the 2nd grade. How do you think I got in here? Aside from...
Come on. Batman, your whole thing is stealth. You're telling me you can't just, like, hide somewhere and then like disrupt his armor, like he did with like the DBX little last video. Granted, you did lose that fight, but still, okay.
Really, bros? This stick? I thought we were grown-ups here.
Johnny, you better shut up.
Ready when you are.
Oh, nah, he's cooked. He's cooked, bro.
Friday, I need Soul's Hammer online pronto. Match my coordinates. I'll try to. Oh.
Bro just threw a space station at him. That's gonna like, bro. How big is the watchtower? That's gonna like destroy the entire continent, bro.
What did you expect? I am Batman.
And I am Iron Man.
How did he get out of that suit? He was in the suit. How did he get out of it?
Got a suit for everything, Bats, including busting wannabe gods like you.
Wanna be gods? Yep. These guys don't understand. They don't know who's. They don't know who they're fighting right now. Come on, push back.
Bust this.
Oh, we got this. We got this, come on, back. You got this. Holy crap. Poor grandma. It made a bat-shaped hole. Kill him. What?
Had to divert some power to hacking that suit. Like I said, second grade. Friday, fire the hammer!
What the? You're gonna kill us all. Oh, okay, got this. Take that. Call her suit. Call something else, come on.
Holy shit. No more armors, Tony. Just you and me.
Kill him.
Man to man.
Kill him.
Well, man to genius billionaire playboy.
Kill him. Yeah, bro. You ain't nothing. Think. Come on. Don't play with him.
Just one more.
Oh crap. No, Batman.
Model 58, the nano armor. Snuck it into your body back on the watchtower. Friday, initiate self-destruct.
No. Batman!
Friday, I could really use a drink.
Shut up, you stupid idiot, you. Shut up. No one cares. Friday, kill this man. Friday, explode his penis. Goofy. They're glazing Iron Man. You're telling me Batman is playing with this guy like this? Like, I understand Batman doesn't kill, but still, this is Death Battle. Batman kills in Death Battle. He killed flipping Captain America.
KO! Oh, come on! You know if they fought naked, Batman would have beat the shit out of him.
While Batman is a character defined by his tenacity, preparedness, and utter genius, so is Tony Stark. So neither could rely on that skill set alone to pull them through.
And also, why couldn't Batman pull up flipping... And also, what happened to Batman Zero and R? Isn't that like if he dies or something?
Come as a surprise, Batman's standard batsuit couldn't quite hold up to the firepower of even the most basic Iron Man armors. The batsuit is surprisingly tough, sure, but it isn't taking hits from a dude that can punch apart Manhattan. And despite Bats having a ton of nifty gadgets, Iron Man's armors were way more varied and powerful. With so many unique and often alien abilities, there was no way Bats could predict all of them.
With time, he could certainly figure out a plan of attack, but since Tony is just as much a genius schemer as Batman, he could do the same.
There are lots of cases where he would have won, especially with
Justice Buster was specifically designed to face the Justice League. Neo's would like The in effect, so as Iron Man armors, likewise, it cannot counter the abilities of certain Iron Man suits. Yeah, I understand the Justice Buster, but what about the Batman, the final bat suit?
This ace in the hole, the Hellbat.
The Hellbat's raw power and speed absolutely dwarfed the majority of Iron Man's arsenal, and could have killed him immediately were it not for Tony's own trump cards.
Like the Godbuster, which was definitely strong enough to contend with it. The Hellbat could take on Darkseid, but a weaker version of the Godbuster could hold its own against Celestials.
Darkseid was a being capable of threatening the multiverse with his power and moving many times faster than light, but the Celestials were capable of the same.
With an armor that strong, Tony could buy himself enough time to break out all his other tricks, like sneaking nano armors into Batman's body, phasing through him with ghost tech, draining the Hellbat's power, or just hacking his suit and shutting it off.
And with an army of armors at his beck and call, Tony could certainly hold Batman off long enough to employ those strategies. Hell, since he can control them remotely, he technically didn't even need to be there and put himself in harm's way.
And remember, the Hellbat used Batman's own.
The final bat suit could in theory be used to control Tony Stark's mind, but between dealing with Mephisto and its AI backups, it was not enough to be a deciding factor. Yeah, but still, isn't the bat suit like super strong? Like, what abilities does the final bat suit have? I know, like, it has to have something.
Life Force as a battery. He needed to end the fight quick or else
Yeah, why couldn't he just like drain the life force? Like, is there something like with this? Like, you're telling me he couldn't just be like here and then like just drain his life force away?
his own armor would kill him first. With Tony throwing an army at him, he didn't have a good way of doing that. Tony just had way too much shit to throw at Batman, while Batman didn't have the time or options he needed to keep up.
Batman may have been a god among men, but Iron Man's wealth of gadgets, insanely powerful tech, and greater mechanical experience allowed him to crush the Caped Crusader.
You might think it's an injustice that Batman's gonna need avenging, but Iron Man was in a whole nother league.
The winner is Iron Man.
Bro, get this goofy. Let's see. What I dislike about Batman being in the veil is that they never allow him to wear his strongest suit, the plot armor. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not saying that. How many times Batman died in Death Valley? The answer is 3. How was he killed by Spider-Man, Black Panther, Iron Man? Okay. Batman would 1, bro. Exactly! Yes. Yeah, I'm leaving a comment. I'm angry at this. And also, I thought Death Battle was like basic standard thing, you know? I guess it is cool. They should do this, but it's just like Batman. I guess there already is one, but they should do like a full length one. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video. See you.